Hello, beautiful people. The following is a fascia-focused morning momentum class. We will strengthen, dynamically stabilizing and mobilizing, and also hydrating and gliding our fascial tissues so we can move through the day with a sense of inner uplift and strength and stability and a little spring in our step. So, without further ado, let's get started. Come to a comfortable seat, cross the legs, the unusual way for you. We want to always, in fascial movement, get to those areas in our brain that are a little bit comfortable and move into those spaces where we can find adventure and newness and remembering. Rub your hands, awakening the nerve endings, our palms, connecting to the heart space. Let your breath flow. And take your right hand onto your belly, left hand onto your heart space. Take a few breaths. Rise through the spine, find ground through the pelvis. Allow the breath to expand you from the inside out, which is already a sense of stretching, widening, expanding. And open your eyes and take your feet in front of you. Allow the knees to fall from side to side. Your spine grows up into space, so there's a little core activation to keep yourself upright, and you can support yourself with your hands either closer or further away from your body. If this is too strong on your wrists, you can always come onto your fists here. Allow this movement to be glidey, so think of you reaching the top knee away from you as you lay it on top of the ankle of the lower leg. Now bring your knees over to the right. I mirror you. And reach your top leg out. The other foot is in an angle, so dorsiflexion, and the shin bone is parallel to your mat. Lift pelvic floor, abdomen up. Think of your spine as rising. Take your hand in line with your hip. Bring the forearm down towards the mat and orbit your hand across the floor alongside your body. And if you like, you can reach the back leg a little bit behind you. Take an inhale here, pressing the lower hand down, the forearm into the mat. Now circle the hand, elbow and shoulder girdle towards the floor. So the rib cage spirals and your heart spirals to the floor. Take the arm back up alongside your body. Take an inhale. Reaching, lengthening also through the foot. Exhale, spiral, and then stay down here. Take an inhale to expand the rib cage. Reaching the hand away from you, a little bend in that left elbow. And come back into your side bend. Take the arm on the side of your body. Swing over to the other side. Take your arm, your left forearm onto the mat. Reach the left leg away from you and circle the hand across the floor alongside your body. If you like, you can reach your top leg behind you slightly, still keeping a lift in the lower abdomen here. Take an inhale, beautiful side bend, opening of your deep front line, psoas, and the diaphragm, spiral hand, elbow, and shoulder girdle down towards the floor, and the heart reaches or turns towards the mat. Come back up. Inhale, exhale, spiral down. Inhale here. Exhale, spiral. Take your right arm up, back into your cross-legged position, soles of the feet together, either closer towards you or a little bit further away from you, and butterfly your legs. Take your hands onto your shin bones or your ankles and close your eyes. Awakening the deep front line, adductors, the fascia of the pelvis. Take an in-breath here. Exhale, keep on butterflying. One more inhale. Now pause, lift yourself forward, little heart expansion. And exhale, round your back and sit back in your fascial tissue of the back body, rolling from sit bone to sit bone. Beautiful movement, gliding movement in those fascial layers, in the back body, thoracolumbar fascia. Think of also your spine extensors and your lats here. Come back up, move onto all fours, take your hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips, and tuck your toes. Hook the big toe in, spread the other toes away from the big toe. Curl your tailbone under, pubic bone lifts towards the navel, little engagement of pelvic floor abdominals. Shift back into an angry cat. In this shape, shift forward again, and as soon as your shoulders are over your hands, center pelvis and spine, and hover your knees. So let them float off. Bring the knees back down. Curl the pelvis under, so tailbone down to the floor, pubic bone up towards your heart. Shift back. Inhale, shift forward, center pelvis and spine, and hover the knees. Let's do this one more time in slow motion. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, shift forward, center pelvis and spine, push into hands and feet so the knees are hovering, and this is your transversus abdominis, so the deep core is also working here. We add a little dynamic elasticizing movement here. Curl back, exhale twice as you bounce back. Inhale, come forward, center pelvis and spine. Exhale, hover your knees. Drop the knees, inhale. Exhale, double, exhale. Inhale, come forward, center pelvis and spine. Exhale, hover the knees, pushing into hands and knees. Last time, knees lower. Exhale. Inhale, pelvis, spine centered. Exhale, hover. Stay here. Enjoy. Enjoy the shake. Push back into a downward facing dog. Walk your dog into a comfortable length. And reach your heels out one after the other, pedaling your feet in slow motion. Let's not rush this movement. We want to take every fiber of our body with us. Bring your heart in between your shoulders up towards the ceiling, stabilizing through the shoulder girdle. So drawing your armpits towards one another gently. And pause with your feet. In a little bounce walking fashion, walk forwards towards your hands. Remember, this is fascial movement. We will do things a little different. Move into a squat. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lift the hips up. Inhale, heart lifts and the pelvis drops. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Do a few more. And you just extend your knees as much as comfortable. And last time, inhale, exhale, extend the legs as much as comfortable. Bring your toes towards one another as much as possible. Bend one knee more than the other, swaying your pelvis from side to side, gliding the tissues of hamstrings and calves, and bringing a bit of variety of movement into those areas. Now take your heels together and you're in a pigeon-toed position. Bend the knees, let your belly drop over your thighs or in between. Extend the legs as much as possible. Engage pelvic floor abdominals. Slowly roll up, keeping your pelvis over your feet and uncurling your spine, bringing your shoulder girdle over your rib cage. In this position, draw the heels active together, deep frontline activation, so your fascial core starts in your feet and moves up your inner thigh. So for this position, beautiful activation. Take your arms up into a V shape and lift your heels off. Breathe three-dimensionally into your rib cage, out of the mouth. Once more, inhale. And lower. Center your feet, hip width distance apart. And begin to do little bounces. You keep your heels on the floor, but it's the bones, the heel bone, the calcaneus, in your heel, in the fat pad, moving up and down. But you're not taking any disconnect from the mat. It's almost as if you were standing on a vibrating plate. Let this vibrate through your whole body, unlocking your knees, relax your shoulders, your fingers, your jaw, your eyes, your whole fascial being allows to receive these vibrations. Little beautiful vibrating movement through the body, your breath flows. And come to stillness. Step your feet together. Keep your eyes closed if possible, or gently, slightly open. Sense your point of balance, which always moves. It's a changing moment. Open your eyes, being at the front of your mat. Take your arms up, lift your left leg up, and move your arms over the side as you lean slowly into airplane pose. Step back into a lunge. Feet are hip-width distance apart. Bend the back knee and circle your arms over the side. Come back up. The back heel is ideally over the back big toe as you move down. Move all the way down. Stay here. Tiny little bounces. As you bounce, spiral yourself over your front leg and come back to center. And again, inhale, you keep on doing gentle bounces. And back to center, last time spiraling over and come back to center. Sink all the way down. Untuck your toes, take your hands behind you, lift your pubic bone up, scissor your inner thighs, and move into a beautiful extension here. Stay here, the hip is an extension, and you are in dorsiflexion of the front foot. Shift back, hands to the front, hydrating the front of your left hip, the back hip, and come forward and step up onto your right leg, all the way up to standing. Your left leg is floating and begin to swing. Gentle swinging of the leg, challenging your deep front line, your standing leg. Think of you have like an energetic sock on, and you move this energy up from the foot, up into the pelvis, into the core, towards the spine. The arms move opposite to the leg. A few swings here. And now begin to swing the leg sideways in front of you, spreading the toes off the standing leg. Hello, fascia movement. Hello, challenge for the brain. Hello, challenge for the fascial tissues. Doing unusual, playful movements. And step now with your left leg behind your right, moving into a curtsy, taking your arms up and to the side. Bend your knees. Press both feet into the mat. Pubic bone lifts. Extend the legs as much as possible. Pelvis faces forward. Core slightly lifts up and you move into a beautiful side bend here. Take your arms up and bring your left leg up. Lifting up, step to the side again, side bend. Navel lifts up towards the sternum and come back up. Lift the knee up and step to the side again. Last time. Lift, excellent. Step back with your left foot, back into your lunge position. This time, inner thigh scissor, pubic bone lifts, so the pelvis by sense lifts in the front up. Take your arms up and move them into a V shape as we did at the beginning in our standing pose. And you expand and extend your spine. Your heart glides up towards the ceiling. You're tensioning your front body. And you unload now, bringing your hands forward, lift the knee up and swing your arms back. Step back again, load, inhale and exhale. Trusting the standing leg, and it may take a few goes until you get the hang of it. Once more, inhale and step back. Stay here, bring the leg down. Take your arms up, pubic bone lifts, lift your heart, good morning, and let the hands come down. With your feet hip-width distance apart, close your eyes. Pause for a moment. Let the breath flow, energy flow. Notice the aliveness of your body. Step your feet together. Check in. You may notice a difference between left and right when it comes to energetic uplift, temperature, a sense of lightness. Open your eyes. In the front of your mat, with the feet hip-width distance apart, take your arms forward and up. Lift your right leg up, centered through the pelvis, moving into an airplane pose, balancing through the standing leg, spreading the toes, grounding through the whole foot. Step back, float down. The back knee is vertically moves down and come back up. Float down, come back up. We begin to bounce again. tiny little bounces here, and you spiral over your left leg. So inhale, spiral as you keep on bouncing and come forward again. Challenging also our brain, doing both movements at the same time. That is the rejuvenating aspect here, not just for the body, also for our mind, our brain. Come forward, coordinative skills are highlighted here. Come all the way down with your knee. Untuck the toes, take your hands behind you. Inner thigh scissor to activate your core, stabilize the pelvis, bring the knuckles down, heart lifts, and you draw your front heel towards you as you open the back hip. Take an inhale. Oh, enjoy this opening here. And shift back, flushing fluid through the hip of the back leg. Pause for a moment, come forward again. Weight is on your left leg, on the front leg. Step up into a standing position. Begin to swing. Swinging your leg. Begin to communicate to your standing leg, or just naturally trust that it will support you, your deep front line. Lifting up from the left foot, inner thigh into the pelvis. Spine is dynamically stabilized, meaning it moves and it's still stable. Begin to swing your leg from side to side and the arms to the opposite. Swinging, also mobilizing tissues in the shoulder girdle, especially for women. This can be, but also for men. As we age, shoulders may get more issues, also more limited. Step back with your right foot behind your left. Bend your knees, take your arms up into a side bend, extend the legs, shimmy your legs, feet into a position that feels comfortable. Pubic bone lifts and into a beautiful side bend here, leaning into your entire left lateral line. Lift your arms up, bring your right leg up. Step back again. Side bend, lift, and activation of the deep front line. So this is not just a lateral line opening as we do the side bend, it's your psoas diaphragm opening. And here, look, lifting up, psoas being back activated too. Step back with your right leg. Pelvis lifts up in the front, arms lift and unload. Step back again, inhale and inhale, whoa, and exhale. Once more, inhale and exhale. Stay here, bring the foot down, take your arms up, swing, an energy swing here. Pubic bone lifts and let the arms swing forward. Inhale, core lifts up in the front, heart is elevated. Arms and fingers span as you open up to the world. Last time, lift, unswing or swing, and come up, hands down, feet hip width distance apart. Welcome to fascial movement now. We will relax the deep front line in the legs a little. Unlock your knees, let your pelvis shift, allow it to shift from side to side, and do little shimmies as if you would just want to wiggle the fascia of your thighs, of your glutes, of your inner thighs. And this will translate also up into the pelvic floor. Let the breath flow. Little shimmies of the knees. Grounding through the heels as you shimmy. This can be slower, faster, whatever is comfortable. And if you have done this, never have done this before, welcome, welcome. Be awkward, be adventurous, be curious. See what your body will learn, will open up to, will discover. And now come to stillness, step your feet together again. Little check-in. Notice how your spine rises beautifully up into the sky. Step your feet hip width distance apart. Pelvis is over your feet. Abdominals engage more and more as you roll down. Shoulder girdle is relaxed. Tailbone reaches down to the floor as your pubic bone, the pelvis in the front, lifts up. Keep your hands floating over the floor for a moment if you need to bend your knees. Bend your knees now all the way. Inhale, halfway lift and move into a squat. Keep your feet where they are. Your heels can move off the mat. Reach your arms forward, knees out wide. Bring the palms down to the floor, connect to the earth. Take a few breaths. Sit back onto your sit bones. Take your hands under your knees, lift up onto the top of your sit bones, roll back slowly. Lift up in the front as you roll back, grounding through the big toe base. And think of like your inner thighs, they support you with this roll down. Uncurling the spine, bring your heels towards your pelvis, hands next to your pelvis. Bring your tailbone, move that away from you, front of the pelvis, move that towards your heart. Push into your heels, push into the base of the big toe, base of the little toe, and slowly move your sit bones towards the backs of your knees as you roll up into a bridge pose or a pelvic curl. In this position, drop your left hip. Just let it slightly go and push back up. Drop the right hip. Gentle alternating movement, letting one hip gently descend towards the mat, keeping by sense the tailbone reaching away from you. Gentle movement here, activating deep front line and glutes in a different way, changing the stretch tension within the pelvic diaphragm. Keep the feet on the mat evenly, and you will notice the pelvis side that stays up carries more weight. Center the pelvis, curl down vertebra by vertebra. Beautiful. Take your knees into your chest, hands onto your knees, roll them out wide and back together. Gentle hydrating motion here for the hip flexors, for the hip joints. And bring your feet back down, cross your left leg over your right, hands out to the side into a T shape, and let your knees fall over the side, reaching the top knee away from you. Stay here, breathe into your rib cage, allow it to open with your breath. You may want to turn your head to the opposite side or keep it up, reaching your tailbone away from you, and come back up. Change the cross of your legs and allow your knees to fall to the other side whilst the top hip reaches away from you. Breathe. Tissue tension changes, and often people have a different sensation in the different sides, and that is very normal. This also opens beautiful the arm lines here, front arm line of the arm that is away from the knees. Think of the pecs and come back up and unwind your legs. Shimmy your pelvis as if you would rub your sacrum on the floor. Remember, we're here in a fascial class. We don't do anything normal that you're used to. This is very progressive, modern way of moving and science-based. Gentle movement of the pelvis, shimmying the hips from side to side. And center, take the heels of the hands on the top of your thighs, push them gently away. If you like, you can stay here, move into a beautiful starfish shaped shavasana, reaching arms and legs away from you. Or you join me and take your legs up into a rock and roll, rolling up into a seated position to close this class. In your comfortable seat, the unusual way. Take a moment to ground through the pelvis, allowing your being to ground with that sense of support from the earth. Notice how you feel now compared to the beginning of the class. Envision how you walk through the day with this inner uplift, with this energy, sense of trust and balance and strength through your inner core, through your center. Place your hands together in front of your chest. Thank you for practicing. Have a lovely rest of the day.